Hello. So I'm just going to check whether I'm live or not. So yes, right now I'm live and the broadcast which is running is not what I think should be running. So hey guys, welcome to the new stream and I thought the camera is over there, but it's here. Okay. So this is day two of live. I know that it's been a long time that I have not uploaded or I'm not live streaming, but the reason behind that was I was really busy in doing other works. So yeah, it can be considered as an excuse, but you can also consider it as the real reason. It's your choice. But whatever, today we are live. And for those who don't know and want an overview of what my channel is based on, so I am a 3D animator and I am willing to be specializing in the niche of automotive. And for that, everyone knows that to make a visual, it's not just to make a visual, but for making a visual, you need to be good in storytelling and you need to be a person, sorry, you need to be a person who is very good in problem solving. The client, if the client is approaching to me, what he wants from me, he wants that I am able to solve this problem by making the advertisement, which I am doing right now. But to be able to improve myself in problem solving, I will need to spend time in thinking practically and spending time in my creativity. So, yes, for those who are interested and willing to be improving their creativity, it's not just about 3D animation and just about a particular field, but in the niche of creatives, like whoever you are. If you are a graphic designer, if you are a 2D animator, 3D animator, or the one who is really interested in engaging himself in creative, you are welcome to my channel. And yes, so this is day two, and whatever the thoughts you have, you can share with me in the comment section or the live chat. I will be answering to them, and we'll have a good discussion over here. And if you really want to connect with me, this is the best place. So we are going to start in a bit of time. Just I'm trying to do is to make this live stream look more good. There is no thumbnail in it, so I'm trying to add it. So please wait for a while. Now I don't know how to add the thumbnail. Although I know, but it'll take a lot of time to me to figure it out. Okay, so it's uploaded. Nice. Oh, but I forgot to edit it. The thumbnail is of the day one, but today is day two, so I forgot to do it. Whatever, I'll just leave it because it's just wasting time. Whenever I'll be free, I'll just add it or edit it. So today we are going to start, but before starting, I would like to tell the overview of what this live stream is going to be based on. So today I'm going to review an advertisement, which is going to be of a car. and it's just about observing. I'll observe it, and I'll just figure it out why this looks best and what is the problem it is solving. I'll use AI tools like ChatGPT in it and different AI tools which through which I can be able to whether know behind the reason that why this advertisement is made. The advertisement is made just because to make it look good, just because to show the car's power, to show the different features of the car. So I'm going to do a review on it, and the advertisement I'm going to be reviewing of is of Lamborghini, and it is available on YouTube. So we are just going to go on YouTube. That's what we all do. So yes. So here you are seeing is VV. It is a very helpful tool. If you're really willing to learn AI, I think this is the best way. This is the best tool to use. I'm not used to it. I'm not practicing it a lot, but yes, the experience which I had is really good. So just without wasting time, we are going to move forward and we are going to open YouTube, BMW. Oh, that's my favorite car. Whatever. We're just gonna open it. Oh no. So yeah, this car is my favorite car, and nothing more than that. No explanation needed for it. And the one who is against me, let it be. So we are going to just search for Lamborghini. And according to the copyright laws, although I'm using the Lamborghini's content, but I'm adding on it to something. I'm adding on something to it, and that is my review over it. Okay, so yes, this is the advertisement I'm talking about, driven by dreams. Oh, I forgot to switch it to the screen. I think you were not able to see it. So I think you're able to see it now. Yes, let me make it sure. The problem here is I can't see my own live stream because I do know about my channel. Oh no, it's in front of me. Okay, so no one is watching. No, no problem. Okay, so no one is watching. No, no problem. The voice is good. Now we are going to continue. I'll just make it open so that I can get a view, so that people don't think that I am the only, that no one is watching it. They should think of it that even one person is watching continuously. They don't know that it's me only. So we are going to review it. I think you will be able to see it. They don't know that it's me only. Yeah. So this is driven by dreams. I'll open it and I'll also open inside the whiteboard. That is a very helpful tool, to just write down. And because I have this XP pen, so it becomes more easier for me. Okay, leave. Whiteboard is already searched. I just need to open it. Yeah, so this is open, and now we are going to move on to the review. I think the audio of desktop is not audible. So to turn it on, I think I'll need to turn this on, but the audio is not coming, right? So what do we need to do for that? I think I'll need to go to settings. Just wait for a while. I will need to be able, what is this? Yes. I want you to hear the audio of desktop also. So for that, I don't know what to do. What do we need to do for that? Is it this? No. So I'll go to the properties and over here I'll select the headphone. I think not audible. Just wait. How will you be able to hear the sound of it then?
Speed of light.
Okay, so yes, now the audio is coming. Yeah, I hope so. The audio is, but is it of this one? Okay, so audio is coming. I'll now just need to deactivate it and activate it. I don't know why my camera stuck at the time when I switch it, but whatever. Now I'll just minimize it and yeah. Sorry, this is not the advertisement I was talking about. Yeah, it's not that one. This is the one we are going to talk about. Yeah. So here you see this is advertisement of Lamborghini Revolto from now on. Like they are telling us that it's going to come. The visuals of it are just like as same as a movie, and I have seen this advertisement a lot of time, but today I'm going to give it a lot of time in just understanding. So this is just normal scene. They are showing us the weather, and below this weather there is a house where a person will go and he is opening the locker or whatever the thing. So this is the person who is going to go inside and drive the car. So this is very, I don't know how it is done, but this is just a digital screen and there is a lot of thing I'll need to know for this also. So we'll just move further. And here we see the first scene of that. So I'm going to talk about first of all the scene. You see here, I'll need to open the pure ref. Okay, so this is pure ref. I don't know what happens to the XP pen, but I'll just take the image of it and I'll upload this image. What the heck is it? So I'll just go to it, wait for a while. A lot of things are required to be done. I think before starting the live stream, I should have taken the screenshots of it. And I don't know, I didn't do it. So first of all, I'm just going to take screenshots of all the scenes which I want to review. And this is the one. And this is the second screenshot. This is the third one. And the fourth one is this. The production quality is really good, but I'm just trying to take screenshots of it now. Okay. this is done. I don't know whether this uh, film, which is made of Lamborghini, whether it is real or it is made in Unreal Engine. But most probably it is the mix of it, and the major part is of real shooting because the places really look well. I can't even think of that, and I don't, I mean, I can't say that word, but I don't think so that this will be made in Unreal Engine or any other software which is reliable for making it. But the production quality is really good. So I'm about to done. It's really amazing. The shots are really focusing on car also, but it also reflects. It is also showing other scenes which do reflect the car. So yeah, it is done now. And I'll just browse to PureRef and where are the images? I'll select the image, screenshots, and I'll select all the images which I took, screenshots. I mean, so from here to here and open. Yeah, so we are done with it. Now I'm just going to show you the screen. Okay, I guess we are good to go. Yeah. Now you see over here, this is pure ref where I have taken the screenshots of the scene of advertisement and most probably the film, the reason why this film is made. First of all, I'll just pin it. Okay, I need to pin it. Yeah. So I think the major reason of making this advertisement is to showcase the real power of the car. It didn't focus on the features of the car, but mainly Lamborghini is known for its speed and its performance, and that's what is shown, the power. It also reflected bull. You see over here, it also reflects to the bull. As the sign of Lamborghini, you see, is bull. You see over here. So this is the bull which is reflected in this advertisement, and it really makes the brand very much talking about their logo. So we are going to go back and so this is the scene. Okay, I think this can be made inside Houdini, although I have no experience of using it, but most probably Houdini could be the best software for making this. Just let me know whether I can, not me only, but if there is any other software better than Houdini. Although I'm wrong, there is no software better than Houdini and Unreal Engine for making any simulation and animation. But if there is any other alternative which is easy to use, free, not free, but yes, easy to use, because Houdini takes a lot of storage. I have seen a video of a person making scene where the simulation was done in Houdini, and I'm literally saying the amount of storage it took to just make a simple 5 second of simulation. It was really, really hard to hard to just see that how much storage it's taking. Like the storage of my PC is 1 TB, but just for 5 seconds simulation, you know how much storage it took for him to make that? It took 2 TB storage. and it was really amazing and stunning for me. So I just want to know the alternative. One alternative which I know is Emergent, which is very good in making simulations, but I think for large spaces, it is not much usable. But yes, for small spaces like making fire, smoke, clouds, it's really good. So this is the scene which is going on, and we come over here to know about the house or the laboratory where the car is being manufactured. So this is the house. And the person, as I already told, this is the guard, not the person. This guard is opening the door for him, which is okay. So most probably, I think that this is not real. I think this is not real. This is made in it, and all the person was doing to click on the green screen, and now this is the edited one. This is edited. This is not real life. And he opens the door. He goes inside. You see the. I'll tell you about why this scene is not real. See this person walking, okay, and see the barrier coming down. He's the barrier when just gets to the ground, he is very close to it. You see, if it would be real, a person waits for a while to get the barrier totally down, or he steps a bit upward so that he don't get hit to it. Because no one is this much accurate in being just knowing that how much barrier will be up. So he just walks simply forward and doesn't care about the barrier. So I think that this is not real, and obviously it's not real because it can't be. Okay, so this is the thing which I really want to learn, and I don't know why. Although it is also not real, there is not a real screen where these things are being done. And if there is a real screen, then how? The force is 30%, 55%. How are these things made? I'll also need to figure out that. And you see the screen. Now we are going to talk about this first scene of the car. And where is that? Okay, so in front. So this is the first scene. Over here, I'm going to talk about the lightning first of all. The half car is shown. The source of light, which I think is, I'm talking about this car to make it in perspective of making it in Unreal Engine. So I'm just talking about it. So these lights, which I see over here, are the emissive part. So there's a simple uh, part over here which is emissive. So we just need to do emissive uh, material in it. And other thing which I see is the fog behind it. Fog behind it is there, and it is like behind it, the car is not foggy, but the fog is in a bit distance of it. The light source is two. There are two sources of light. Although there is one source of light visible to us that is coming from back, but the light source which is coming from back does not make sense to put lightning on this one. So there might be another source on the right side of the on the left side of the car, which is here, and the light source is coming onto the car from left side. So the light source is from behind on the left side, and that's all the emitter thing. You see, there is a bit lightning over here. This orange is, and this is a bit black, a bit shadowed, but this is a bit orange. It means the light of emissive thing is also over there, but because the emissive part is not much emissive, it's not emitting a lot of light, so it doesn't make sense to light this one. So I think of it that there is another source of light in front of it. So there might be three source of light, and that's what my observation is. If there is something wrong, I'm saying. I don't know why this is like this. It doesn't feel like this car is real. You see, I don't know. Because this is not shine, not even shiny, not even plain. It is a bit a bumpy. Two times it is getting bumpy, and I don't know whether it's real or what. The most prediction I can give is that it's not real. and it could be made in a software. You see, the glass also doesn't look real. Yes. So this is the second shot which I have not taken screenshot, but it looks a bit of shiny. I don't know how it is getting a bit smooth. You see over here, it's not like metallic reflecting the light very much, but there is a bit of softness in the material, and it is really looking a bit different from how in real car looks. I don't know whether it's plastic or not, the plastic material, but I don't think of it as a real car. I think this advertisement is not made in real. You know what? Majorly, what car companies do, they don't want people or the audience to know whether this advertisement is made in real or whether it's made in a software like Unreal Engine. The reason behind it is that if audience got to know that this advertisement is made in Unreal Engine or any other software, it directly impacts the credibility of car. It shows that the advertisement which is made does not replicate or shows the reality, which makes a sense of untrust with the people. So they never want to they never want people to know whether this is made in real or whether it is made in software. Although the person or the team or the agency who makes the advertisement makes it just look like how it would be in reality, but then also it reduces the credibility of car potential and the way the advertisement is shown, the way the person is driving. So yes, that's what I think of it. So now bull will be shown, and we come to the second scene. This bull is not the second scene, but the second scene is this one, the shiny thing. Yes, I was talking about this. Here you see the car's reflection coming very, very good. But in this place, you see it is a bit smooth, and I don't know how they were able to achieve it. But you see a car is metallic and it is shiny. But over here it doesn't look like that. Even the mirrors, even the window is not looking like that. So yes, that's a bit strange thing. And the light source is emissive over there. The fog is yet over there. The light, as I said, is coming from here. And to make it look more shiny, they are doing it. And now, where is the source of behind the car? Why this screen is not like this? It is really different from it. Now, the car is a bit in light area, not in dark area. As you can see over here, it is there is no reflection over here. So the scene is different, lightning is different to make the visuals look more appealing and make the car look more good. It's not like it's just in the same place. And the lightning which was in the first scene, it remains in the second, third, and fourth. The lightning needs to be changed in every scene we change it. So in first scene the lightning was different, in second scene also the lightning changed. So yeah. Now it's time to show the bull. I don't, I can't even imagine how this was made, whether it's real or fake. I don't know. But majorly, you know what? It can be made in Unreal Engine. Why? Because bull is an animal. The most hardest thing to make it look real is human. It's just human. Animals, even animals can look real in just in at the time when we are making animations, because you have seen a lot of movies where animals are shown. Only animals are shown, and there is a different universe. Why they are only shown? Because that's an animated movie, and if they want to show realism also, and they also want to show human, so that's not possible, because as soon as you see in each and every movie you will see human, which is animated movie, you will see that it's not real. You will just by seeing say that it's fake. If someone is able to animate just replicating just my duplicate into animation software, hats off to him, but I'll not do anyone. but I'll not do it to anyone because the reason behind it is it's not possible to make human look real in animation. Although it might be possible in future by the use of AI, but right now it is not. And the bull we see over here, this might be real, but how can we consider it as real? If it would be real, then the camera, the team, the lightning, and the bull, which is not even the part of team, we need to make him convinced that just do this or do this. It might be just animation. I mean, it might be made in software. Okay, so we are going to talk about lighting, leave whatever. I didn't take it a screenshot, but you see, it is in black area. It is in a room. It might be in a room. I'm talking about the side of animation that how it might be made under in the software. So there is a room. The whole room is black. The fog is there. Uh, and if the fog is there, where the light is coming from, I can't think of it right now. The light is also coming from the top back side of the bull, which makes bull's head look a bit of in light, and the whole scene is black, just the clouds and the bull's top side, front top side is getting a bit of lightning, which really looks a bit cinematic, but how is it done? There needs to be a thing. Okay, there was a scene in between. Yes, you see, there is a lot of lightning over here, and just 1 millisecond before it was like this. So where does this light came from? I don't think of it as real. Believe me. Okay, so it was lightning. Yeah, the lightning came and it reflected on the skin of bull. Is it a bull or what? Yes, I think it's bull. Okay, so I do want to know that how this animation was made. Everything can be modeled inside Blender and another software that is Plasticity, I guess. If you know or don't, I know about it that it is Plasticity, which is really good in making parts of cars, engines, and it really is a good. I didn't use it, but I have seen a lot of people using it, and when you will see their channels, it's like they've uploaded a lot of video in Plasticity in detail, and you will find them really experienced in that software. But yeah, this can be made inside Blender. So just a bit of rigging is done and animating or modeling the engine, the machines. Yes, so this is done. So I want to see it in detail a bit. Oh, where is the car? So there are people inside it. In this advertisement, you see people, right? So this might make you think of it like, oh, this is reality because the people are in there. You said that the animation can't include people. No, it's not like that. The people are also there, the animation is also there, and this is fake. 100% sure. I'm 100% sure that this is fake. You see why it looks real. I'll show you the screen. You see this, analyze it properly, although this is a bit blurry so as to make people focus on this. But when you see over here, you'll see material. The material is metal and a bit steel, but more than that, you will need to focus on texturing. There are two things. A material which is really perfect with no malfunction in it and really painted well. And the second thing is a material which is a bit textured, a bit dirty. Which one will you think is real? You will say this can also be real, this can also be real. But in reality, when you show some visuals, it tends to be our mind tends to behave like if something is a bit dirty, it seems to be more real. And that's what they have done in it. You see this orange machine, and in this orange machine, you see in the edges, they have removed the paint. It seems like there is no paint over there, and it gives a more realistic to it. You see this one, it also seems to be more realistic. The the removed paint over here, although it is not really paint is removed, but most probably it might be edited in a software 3D Substance Painter. So that's what I have observed in this scene. There is a orange light coming from the left side, then white light on the below, left below, a really emitting light which shines. And I know that this can be done in post processed volume section. We can just increase the intensity of this sparkle which is coming over here. Because the source of light is visible, it automatically will be done like that. The source of light is also coming from here, and the smoke is also over here. But the smoke is not on this, and it is behind these machine also. But the machine part you see over here, I think it's connected, yes. So this part of machine is connected to the front one, and it is like a total like snake kind of thing holding the machine. And now this engine will be, this is the engine which they are showing. I know that it's not real. It's also made inside Unreal Engine or whatever the software. Let me know if you know. Okay, so this is the real person green screen. That's all of that. I'll not talk about it. It's not real. He's just standing and editing is all what have taken place over here. So this is also a very good scene. The lightning is in just front of it. On the left side, you see. I think there is my camera. I will be visible, but it it differentiates the person over here and the person over there, which really looks good. And now I'm going to talk about the another one, which is this. You see, this is what I'm talking about. The metal and the paint over it. The dirtiness and imperfections makes it look more real and more appealing. And this is a bit of smoke. And now the engine is inserted in the car. And this electric thing is
A
really
new creature is born. The first plug-in hybrid V12 engine.
so mostly what I see in ads is a hard voice gives the voiceover to the advertisement and it looks more appealing.
The a new creature is born.
In most of the ads, I have seen that it works because people don't hesitate using that kind of voice. It might be that some another voice would be really useful in it, but people do use the same voice in any ad you see, in any brand's ad you see. The voice is same. So now this is what the scene is. The red emissive light. The car is modeled in detail. So the first thing, if you really want to make a high-end advertisement, is to make the subject, make the real character. Like in this advertisement, the car is the real character. It needs to be modeled really, 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 really in detail. You see, each and every dot of it can be visible. The difference you can see, the light, emissive light is not as consistent as you see in the headlight of the car, like this one. But you see, red dots are coming over here, and those red dots are missing. It really is more detailed. You see the sign of Lamborghini. I don't know it's real or it's fake, but I'm just talking about if it would be made in Unreal Engine.
The
Oh, where the light gone?
a new creature is
You see,
born.
it's
The
really lighting,
first
and now the light gone.
plug-in hybrid V12.
Okay, so this is really good. First of all, the environment you see over here gives a more good look to the car, and it's just because the car is in dark and a bit shiny light is being put on the car. Like over here, you see, this is not light, but this is the reflection of the endless of lights. These reflection can be of the light which is on the top of roof. This is what the car is modeled. It is placed on the platform, and that platform is also lightened. There is in detailed studio in this scene, and the machines are shown to make it look that yes, it was there only where you were installing the machine. Now the person will
12
come, the
engine.
door will open. You know, I have
Is born.
seen it.
The first plug-in hybrid V12 engine.
No, no, no. It was just something.
The first plug-in hybrid V12 engine.
Okay, so the person I was talking about in starting, who was shown entering into the base or laboratory, he sits in the car. Now the bull is shown, telling that we are ready to go in the car. And he starts the engine. The lightning is really, really good in it. Yes, this one. So it might be real because wherever the person is shown interacting with the car, it is 100% real. You can't just tell that car is fake or the person is fake. It might be the thing that whatever the thing you are saying around the people is fake or the car is fake, environment can be fake, but wherever you see person using or interacting with car, it's real. It can't be animated in the engine or something, any other software. Yeah, gloves, because he's using gloves, it can be fake, but no, it is not. Yes, yeah, hand also can be. Now this scene is made in like this is modeled in Blender and animated, and the scene is established in Unreal Engine. I'm not saying that it is done in
To
that, but I'm
combine the
saying that it's
sound of
done
the
in that.
engine with
You see, the sound of car looks really real. In starting, when I saw the advertisement, I was not aware of the real sound of the Lamborghini. Although I've heard it, but it was like, as an artist, I'm an observer. But before an artist or before a person who is not seeking for creativity, who is not seeking for observing the things happening in an advertisement or visual, it just simply looks good and makes our mind feel calm, but we don't really observe it. But now, when I heard the sound of this car in reality, it really reflects the sound like how it's making in this advertisement.
to
And
com-
it might be like, I don't know how that editing is done. It could be like real Lamborghini sound, and it could also be like taking the sound from any other city.
combine the
I have
sound
to
of the
search for it. I'll just uh, open epidemic sound. I have taken its subscription, and that's the reason I'm using it. The face, sound effects, and Lamborghini. Lamborghini engine sound. Vehicle, car, noise. What is that? No, it's just a normal car. If I search for Lamborghini revoulto, I don't think they have the rights to use it, so that's why it's not coming. But if I remove this, no, it's not coming. What if I search for car sound? It is not audible. Whatever. I just click back.
engine with the light of a new beginning.
So where were we? We were over this scene,
To co-
and I was talking. So this whole scene can be made in Blender, and I'm pretty sure about it that it can be made in Blender. The materials, the imperfections you see can be made in 3D Substance Painter. This is the model car. According to me, what I'm thinking of that how I would make it. This is a model car. The lightning is just these two bad things are invisible, which is a bit blurred. The car is focused, and every light source you are seeing that is emissive. The emissive material is put on the material of that particular car part or headlight. Now there is not just this source. If I would be making it in Unreal Engine to make the scene look like this, the light source which you see, the two in the back of the car and the four headlights you see, these are not light source enough to achieve this kind of thing. There should be a light source in different places. The fog, I'm not able to calculate it how they are lighting this fog all over it and the smoke. You see the smoke in outside the room of the car. So there is a smoke also. The fog is over there behind and on the car. The lightning which you see is not of this headlight. There might be a light source which is over there. It could be that it's this light source only, but I don't think of it.
combine the sound of the engine with the light.
So this is the scene which is made in Unity.
To combine the
It
sound
looks
of the engine.
not real. I don't know whether it's real or not. It could be a scene which might be made in reality, but just give me your opinion whether it is or not. I think of it that it is not. Okay. So what I see over here, I can't calculate really. I'm really being honest that whether it's made in Unreal Engine or any software. Why I'm using Unreal Engine is because Unreal Engine is the most powerful software where animations like this can be really made. And I'm pretty damn sure about it that this kind of scene is achievable in it. And I don't know. I don't know how it's made. So just being breaking down the thing. The car model is over there. The scene is over there. The scene which you see, this can be a particular model which can be made inside Blender and enlarged, and the model of car could be placed in it. And the red lightning, which is emissive, the lightnings on the roof of this tunnel, which is emissive. In the sidewall, the things you see, like whatever the material, metal thing which you see, can be made and put, they can be made in Blender and what I was saying, that it can be look real just by putting the material of metal into it and a bit of imperfection. Like there are only three things which are required to make any of the scene look most real. Although I'm not able to achieve it, but according to me, there are only three things. The first one is the material itself, the model itself. The model needs to be in detail very much, so that's the base of it. The modeling in Blender needs to be done very well. If the modeling is not done and we are thinking of that we can make things look real, yes, it can be done, but to make it look more real, we need to model it in detail in Blender or um, any other software we can say like Maya, 3D Maya, 3ds Maya, or plasticity. So that's the first thing. That is in detail modeling. The second one is material and texture. Material to give it a look of what it is made of, and texture to give it a look of what imperfections does it have, what dirtiness it contains, and how it can be considered as really it's real. So textures I'm talking about, if it's metal, so the paint can be removed from it. If it's metal, so the junk can be there, the rust can be there because iron do get rusty. And if it's bricks, so the dirt, the small scratches can be there. So that's the texturing part. So these two things, the detailing, and the second is the detailing in the process of modeling it, and the second is the material and texture in 3D Substance Painter, and the last one is lightning. That's it. If these three things are what you are working on, then no one is there to whom you can blame for you not getting successful in making any of the animations. These three things are what you need to be figuring out. Not you, but me also. Okay? So yeah, I'm just talking about how this thing can be achievable. So the model of car and the tunnel is really big. Then after that, the materials which are put in it are also in detail, and the textures which are done on it are also in detail. Now, the lightning part. We're talking about lightning part. So whatever the source you're saying, this one, 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 this one. Everything is emissive. The material which is put it on these light source are emissive, and the colors are changed of it. You see in this, I don't know what to say, the number plate. The two white lights are also over there, which makes it look more real. It makes me think of it whether it's real or fake. But I don't want to know. I just want to know that whether this scene can be made in Unreal Engine or not. And according to me, it can be made. So this is the lightning part. This is the shiny part. The emissive which is coming over here is reflecting on this metal part, which really is not this light source, but there are two light sources being reflected on this. I don't know what, but yes, the reflection is shown over here. The white light is over here. This emission which is coming is not responsible for this light. There is another light source which is not visible to us, but the impact of that source is visible to us in this part. You see over there, there can be different light source according to the intensity we do near them, and that is all. I think this is the only light source we need for it to make the thing look like that. And yeah,
with the light of a new
okay, so this is blinking.
beginning.
I don't know how to animate a light which blinks because when I was working on my own project of making a bubble chip animation which is taking off from the sky tower in the movie Oblivion, and I was making it in Blender. I was making it in Unreal Engine. There I saw that the backside of bubble chip near the rotator blade, there is a bit of emissive light which is blinking. So I was not able to do it, and I didn't do it. I didn't get how to do it. Although I could make a light over there, but to make it blink, it was not possible for me. I was not able to recognize how it was doing, and I do need to learn that.
The
So
engine
now watching this video,
to combine the sound of the engine
you see, here is also light, there is also
with the
light,
light of a
and these are over here just
new
blinking.
beginning.
Okay, so this lighting part, I want to learn it. This visual is not making impact on this scene to look good. The sound effects which are behind the scene makes it look more real. Although we are not observing it, but it's just a human psychology which makes it seem real.
Engine with the light of a new beginning.
I want to know this. how this driving is real. You see, I'll show
of a
you
new
exactly.
beginning.
See, this car goes so fast and it doesn't go straight. It takes turn into right. Like it drifts. Man, if this is done in real, I do salute to the person who's driving, but I don't, I'm not able to recognize whether it's made in real life or Unreal Engine. It is not because it is very hard, but it is because this scene is achievable in Unreal Engine, and I'm not just lying. I've seen many artists doing this, being able to make this kind of scene, not the same, but different car, different environment, different camera angle, which looks even more better than this one. So I can say that it can be made in the real life. The simulation of that cloud. And this bull looks really not it looks very cool. So the car goes into the bull and the car is
Thunder and
separated.
lightning finally together.
So in between the bull is also shown and the car goes
Introducing the high performance
there is a lot of light over here. This is just the building and the emissive light. Wherever you see a source of light, and if someone tells you that it's an Unreal Engine, that source of light is emissive and not more than that. But that doesn't mean that this emissive light makes this scene look lightning. There are different light sources used in it, and some of them, and many of them, I would say, are not visible to us.
el-
I also want to know how to make water. Like you see over here, there's
high
water.
performance electrified vehicle. We accelerate toward the electric age with the roar of our history.
So this scene was really good. My God, really, how
Our
the
history.
this looks done. You know, this is an advertisement. This is a showcase of the car. And you see the environment, the smoke over there, the lightning, the hard work of the person who did this. Not even like it's not like a single artist did it or a single VFX artist did it, but a team was there which was responsible for different things. Now it was like not a person but a child. Wow. Okay, so the smoke is coming. I will just skip this part. Definitely, if I
We
see more
accelerate
videos
toward the
of
electric age with the
describing
roar
this
of
scene
our
later,
history.
I'll just ignore it because it is the best part of the cinematic, which even makes this boy wake up. Okay, so I think of it that this scene is real. This one and this one also. The lightning from outside was just like this, and that is all. Okay,
New Lamborghini Revuelto. From now,
so yes, I think this can be made in Unreal Engine. It really looks good. The camera is behind the bull. The bull is totally in dark, and the light is of this emission. But I am not able to recognize that where this source is coming from. These two. You might say that this is of this headlight, but I think it's not because when it's emissive, it is not just like coming in front of it. It reflects the light all over it because the light is here, so here the light is also over here, so the light is coming over there. And one more thing, the emission of this light is not much in intensity. It is not as much as you might think that it would be lightening the ground. Also, there is another light source of it. Suppose there is a black room or a blank environment where there is no light source. You see a car over there whose headlights are on. Will you really consider that scene to look like this? Just imagine of it that you are standing in front of a car which is in dark. Now that car just turns on its headlight. What do you imagine of that car looking like? You will just be able to see the light, headlight. But here you are able to see the whole car. You are able to recognize the environment, the floor, and the walls behind it. So this scene is not considering of just one light or just two headlight source, but there are different light sources according to me. So yeah. So is this scene real? After that can also made an algorithm, but whatever makes the advertisement budget get lower, I think that should be more preferred. If if you are trying to make a scene which costs, I guess, $1,000 in making it in Unreal Engine, and another side making the same scene costs around $50,000 to you to make the scene. Which one will you prefer? And at the end result, you'll see that both scenes have same kind of results. I think the one which is not much costlier, and that is the $1,000. But if in a scene you see that there is just required to be with a camera and just a bit of action, there is not much thing required to be done. And if it is done in real, it will not cost a lot as much as it might cost to give money to the person who is making the advertisement for it. So there are scenes which are made in real life just because it will be very hard and it will cost a lot in making it in Unreal Engine or any 3D software or even if it is done in VFX. So yeah, I think that this great thing was done in real. Just like yeah, you see that the changing gear and the footfalls were done in real. Just a simple thing. He is doing like this, the camera is over here, and a bit of studio lighting. So yeah, I think it's like that. Now, do you really think that this is made in real? I don't think so. It might be, but according to me, it's not. You're not even able to see the car. When I stopped it, the car is also not visible because of the smoke. Just imagine taking retakes of this scene in real life. I don't think of it that it's made in real life. Suppose in the
New
real life you see this.
Lamborghini
Just
Revuelto.
imagine
From
something
now
like this is also environment. And it is not like I'm saying it is hard just because they are making this scene. But just tell me, where is the public place you will get like this? I know you'll say at night 2 p.m. Sorry, 2 a.m. or whatever the night time it is when people are sleeping in the bed. But you see the consistency of lightning, it really shows that it's not real. Wherever you see the consistency, and it's not like in real life we can't achieve consistency, but it is like this. The house, the building you're seeing, no, not even a single car is over there. And if this would be made in real life, people have to be waiting inside, and for that the company of Lamborghini would be giving money to those people or to the government or to whosoever is responsible for driving the cars in the road. So yes, that's what I'm talking about. You see this thing, it looks too plain. I'm just saying that it's fake. It's not in real because this building is really, really very, very perfect. This is also perfect. This is also perfect. The lights are open like it is not real. Believe me, it's not. The headlights you see, these are also not real. It's just VFX and animation done perfectly. So that's
New
according to me.
Lamborghini Revuelto. From now on.
Okay, so that was my review on it, and according to me, I'm not uh, stand in any place to say that this is made in Unreal Engine, this is made in VFX, this is fake, this is real. But what I'm telling the overview is of mine, whether this scene can be made in Unreal Engine or not. So yes, I think it is possible to make it in Unreal Engine, and it really looks good to me. I mean, this really feels amazing of seeing the ad. It's just about showcasing the car, its power, and its design most accurately, and connecting the design with the logo by showing the bull in the advertisement. So I think it was all about the design, and this is really, really complex to make the scene, and I will try to make my own advertisement just like this. But this modeling part, there are three things as I already told you. The first one is to work in Blender or any other modeling software, and that is to make the model like machine, car, environment, and a building that can all be made in Blender because it's perfect for it. The modeling is very done very well. I'm not saying it's the only best, but because it's free and it stands with the industry level requirements and it has the capability. So I'm just talking about it. That first thing is to use Blender and make the model. The second thing required to do is to give imperfections and to make the material look the material it is. If in place of this orange metallic thing, if it would be if I would try to make it a plastic, so it can be done in 3D substance painter. Although it's not plastic, it's material. I mean it's metal, and it is because of the material it is applied on. The material which is applied on it. So this is the second part, that is using 3D Substance Painter and making materials and textures for it, giving imperfections and dirtiness to it so that it looks real. And the third thing, now we come to Unreal Engine. It is about making the environment, setting the objects in the place they're required to be, and keeping the camera in such a place that looks visually more appealing. So that's what three things are required to be done, and it is not like you are just keeping the camera anywhere. It should be kept in a place so that each and everything you are able to see properly. Like if this engine is to be shown that then the camera is placed in such a way that it is perfectly visible to us that what's happening. The the car is shown very clear, but the environment is blurry. That I guess motion blur. I don't know. I'm not a specialist in it, but I'm trying to just figure it out that what is the thing required to make an advertisement. Although it is not all about advertisement that was just showcasing it, but it is about telling the features. It is about coming up with creative mindset of of sharing the idea to the audience through making the advertisement. So that's the whole point of this stream. And it is not just one time, it's not just two time, but I'll come daily and take a break on Sunday because I also want to watch some movies and yeah. So this is it for it because today I think I was able to review this advertisement properly, and most of the time in morning time I'll just be reviewing advertisements. If you want to talk about it, you can, and we'll just be discussing about the scenes and whatever the thing which you see over here. I might be doing live streams at night time also. Like for 1 hour, I'll do live stream at morning, talking about the advertisement, and at evening time I'll do live stream one more time making my own advertisement. And it's not just about advertisements but everything. We also talk about design, that what is it which makes it look more appealing, the color combinations which we use, and different things we'll talk about in coming live streams. And as a beginner, it is really helpful for me. And if you try joining me, it will be helpful for you also. Due to which, because of the conversations we'll do, uh, we'll be able to, what do we say to that? Calculate or yes, I'll just say calculate that how this scene is made, how this scene can be better, how this scene looks more appealing, visual appealing, and it makes and trains our brain. It activates the part of the brain which is responsible to be creative, and this practice is really good. So in morning time, I'll just review the advertisement and different designs and try to make them look more appealing and more good. And in evening time, I'll try to make my own design, my own things like storytelling, visual story, camera placement of different things. So that's all this live stream is based on. It is all this for all the creative people in the niche of graphic designing, in the niche of illustration, in the niche of design, in the niche of making banners for advertisements. You see the advertisement over here coming. This is what we are talking about. Just reviewing this. Suppose if we are reviewing this one, the grades up, fares down, save up to 11,400 rupees with student fare. We'll just figure it out how it can be more good. And if it is already good, we'll figure it out how it is good. So that's the total, uh, you know, reason why I'm doing this live stream. You can join me, although right now no one is watching, supposingly, because I was busy on it. I don't know whether someone is watching me or not, but most probably no one is watching. But thanks to the person who subscribed to my channel just by looking my uh, first live stream. I think I should be really glad to him for just believing in me. And I will not break your trust. If you're really a person who want to be creative and want to do discussions with me, this channel is best for you. And yeah, that is all. I have said a lot and now I want to drink water. So that is all for the stream. I hope you liked it. And if you really want to join, you can join in the next day, and another day. I'll do live streams daily. I'll try to do it. It's not like I'll do daily, but I'll try to manage time and give time to it. I'll also be talking about artificial intelligence taking place in it and different things in live stream, and it will be only related to creativeness, and we'll be seeking for randomness because randomness is all about creativity. So thanks for watching. I'll meet you in the next one. Till then, goodbye.